With life as we know it put on pause, many women are looking for new ways to learn and to grow. My next guest brings a book to the table that can help us take control of the things we actually can control. Now, I'm grateful and excited to be connecting with author Art Coombs through the screen, joining us via Skype. How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm staying safe.
Good. It's a question that takes on a whole new meaning in, I don't know, a global pandemic, right? I'm glad to hear you're safe and healthy. And this book, ironically, is appropriately timed. I mean, I know you didn't plan this by any means, but you just released your new book, Hard Easy, The Guide for Getting the Life You Want. Why did you choose to go ahead with the release now, Art?
Well, last week, I don't know if you know, but last week we had I Am in Control Day, National I Am in Control Day. And this book is all about taking control of your life. And when you have control, you actually have more peace and less anxiety. And we need that more than ever.
Yes, yes, and yes. These books don't happen overnight, obviously. You started writing this book, I understand it, years ago. What was the initial inspiration for the topic?
You know, it's always been a philosophy of mine. I've always believed in living hard, easy, but it was never really pointed out to me until I was on a cattle drive of all places. And then I really started to see how universal the law really was. How I see it in everyone and in almost every situation, this law plays itself out. You can live one of two ways, hard, easy, or easy, hard. It's your choice, it's your life.
Can you define that for us? What does hard, easy look like?
Hard, easy is really simple. I can give you a couple of examples with my kids. It's easy to play video games when you get home from school, especially now in this environment. It's easy to neglect your homework and not do school. It's easy to procrastinate, right? I'm not going to the teacher every day. But if you continue that behavior, you will one day have to pay the price of those choices. The consequences of living easy are going to be hard when you go to apply to college or even go to get work somewhere.
So essentially, put in the hard work and life will be easier is kind of the pattern.
Absolutely.
Yes, yes.
Absolutely.
Who do you think this book would appeal to? Who would benefit from picking it up and pouring into its pages?
You know, I write all my books primarily for my kids and my grandkids, but I think most people, I desperately want my kids to understand how universal this law is and how it can work for you as well as against you. And the default, I need to make it clear, the default is always easy. That's where most humans always want to go. So that's the default. You have to choose hard. But who would benefit from this book? Anybody who feels stuck. And we all have those experiences where, how did I get here? How did my life end up this way? Or how did I arrive in this situation with these hardships or this pain? This book will help you get unstuck, make small decisions, and get you back on the right path.
It's a powerful principle, and as you talked about that human instinct to take the easy path, I have to imagine it's a principle that we have to keep, in a way, relearning, right? Revisiting. You've been practicing this principle, it sounds like, for a large part of your life, but I imagine you even have to have those moments of, connection where you're like, oh, hard, easy.
Oh, absolutely, all the time. In fact, in the book, I talk about one of my mantras, and I know it sounds simple, but I constantly am saying, bring it hard, bring it hard. I want to live hard, easy, and the more I do that, the more peace, the more tranquility, the more control I have.
All things we need right now, as we mentioned. Art, thanks for the chat. I'm glad to connect with you through the screen. Where can we get a copy of the book?
The book is available anywhere online. So you can find it anywhere online. And if you go to my website right now, we have a contest where you can potentially win an ebook, a paperback, and even an audiobook.
Great. I'm a paperback girl still. Do you like the feel of the book in your hands as an author?
As a dyslexic, I can't read, so I always go audio.
You go audio. Something for everybody, though. Art, thank you again. Nice to talk to you. Congratulations.
Thank you. We'll see you.
Again, the book is Hard Easy, The Guide for Getting the Life You Want. We will link you over to Art's website. You can take part in that contest or learn more about his works by connecting from our website, studio5.ksl.com. Have a great day, everybody. Thanks for watching.